What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video and today with another event completion. And it is quite late in the week to actually do that, which isn't bad for Card Clash of Illusion necessarily. I usually struggle because I do it too early and then I lack some of the cards, but I really wanted to do this earlier because we have a Sacred Workshop event of course again, and this time around SDE and IHP treasures. And I'm kinda still an SDE fan, I really like her, and I am an IHP fan of course because IHP, well, that is one of our X tiers, that is one of our carry heroes, and if I could see her I would click on her right now, but I took the Star Soul from her. I think she would be somewhere up here. There, okay, found her. And of course we want to see what the treasures can do and if they help her, and ideally I would have shown that within the event week, but well, I got a common cold, just a common cold, nothing too fancy, but it took away my voice, and without the voice you can't make YouTube videos unless you do sign language or something, but I can't, so well, here we are now. And to get this, of course, we once again have to get VIP XP, so we are going to go for that. I don't know which kind of completion I'm going to go for. Usually those events are structured that basically first 400 points are event treasures, and then you get to the chest. Those chests being unavailable everywhere else, by the way, is crazy. That is your only way at the moment to get treasures that you didn't get during the release time of them or during the release event, and your only way to actually get them to 5 stars, which is completely, well, it's mind-bogglingly expensive, which we are really not going to go for. We can get 100 points for Awakening Heroes, so we have to do 100 Awakenings within this video, and then get, well, basically spend 300 USD for VIP XP. That is the goal, I would say, for today. Moonlight VIP XP is also here. We'll get 50 cards here again and all the cards before, and then we'll probably get to this goal here. ×9 loot we're not going to get, but I think it's not too bad because we really don't want to go that far. There would be more points for Glorious Treasury, a few more things as well, but we are anyway limited by the cap of 4 here, so it's not really that big of an issue. We may spend a little bit more, or are we even? I'm not too sure. I think we are going to do event packs first. I think that is bound to happen, event packs, so we're going to do that. Then we're probably going to need a few more cards. That is usually how it works out, that we're going to need a few more cards, so we're going to buy one of these packs, and then there is the thing that I have Dawn Plan here, and I kind of just want to get that. So we are going to purchase this right now, which is 1000 VIP XP. Okay, of course, Xsola coupons, I paid for those. Before anybody asks again. And then we have 1500 VIP XP, so it's 2500 VIP XP essentially missing still, but it's such a great opportunity to buy this during a VIP XP event. Makes so much sense, and then you can of course hit that button and look how much loot we get there. Those were just basically, this was as much Grimoire loot as we will get from the entire event. Basically, just right here, which is absolutely crazy, because you can buy those later and get the loot, of course, for them. And, of course, this is pretty great. I don't know if we still have Senior Privilege. Oh, we have Senior Privilege and everything's still going. Yeah, we still got that. So, yeah, we're pretty much set with that. I don't know. I just decided to go for second event pack for now. I think we are fine with that. So, that should mean that we now have... yeah, we have the 50 cards, which are very important. And then we can go into Card Clash of Illusion and quickly do the smash there. Of course, we have to buy all the tickets here. 6,000 diamonds and the Starry Gems. Starry Gems, good topic, by the way. We have to talk about it for a second. The SG Hub 100,000 Starry Gem giveaway is ending. You basically only have 2 more days after today to go on SG Hub with the link in the description. There should be something like best SG for idle heroes or something in the description. You click that link, you go to SG Hub, not my Discord server, not Wraec's Discord server, SG Hub, and there is a channel SG giveaway. I explain everything in the video for it, and you just have to click the button participate. You don't have to do anything else. I would absolutely appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, of course, but you don't have to if you don't want to. No, you have to click that button, not to win, but just as support. I decided that right now. So, And then you can go to SG Up and you have the opportunity to win 20k Starry Gems. 5 of you, of course. 5 of you have the opportunity to win 20k Starry Gems, 100,000 Starry Gems in total, but only 2 more days until we do draw a winner. And hopefully those winners will then reply. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but there's a limit in the time, so definitely make sure that after the giveaway ends, you check whether you won. The bot will tag you, but of course I know some people have the notifications deactivated and you will lose your win there if you don't reply in time. So keep that in mind. So let's do our smash here. Let's see how far we go. 20. It's actually horrible because that is exactly this last one missing. It's such a small amount. Okay. Let's not talk about it. We are not going to buy a pack. I don't think we're going to buy a pack. I don't think that makes sense. How far are we in the Moonlight Gift? Okay. We should be at 12,500. 12,500. Yeah. Monthly events. Important. 500 VIP XP. Makes sense to buy that. Very good loot. That is, since a few updates ago, this also gives red enabling Infusion stone shards, so I really like to take that. And then we of course have to complete Fighters competition, which again I did not fight in Trial of Champions. I still just don't like to set that up. But we still have the opportunity to do it one time, so I will just push it on the weekend, so that is good. That was another 500 VIP XP, so now we're at 1,300. 1,300. And honestly, for the rest, we're just going to buy privilege cards, I think. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. There we go. 15,000. Got ourselves the ×6 multiplier. We used the cards. We, of course, got the longer senior privilege card. And the longer privilege card as well. 157 days now on both. I actually used one purchase to get 5 hammers instead of the normal privilege card. But that will definitely help. Last time I screwed up this event so much. Oh, I basically, I was looking for stuff to buy as well. And those packs, the card packs and everything are no longer really worth it. And then later on I saw we had this event right here where they basically gave you, I think it was like 5B course or 5B plus course or something at the end. And I was like, no, I would have really liked to have that. But it's just not worth it for me to buy outside of like an event. And I could have bought it within this event. And this is really the number one thing you want to do when you see such events is Dawn Campaign Fund. You can buy the ×2 early on, but don't buy the ×4, ×6 until you have VIP XP event by doing VIP XP event. And then you have like, of course, monthly and privilege cards and some event packs that you need to complete. And then we need to do some awakenings. I don't think we will make it that exciting this time. I don't even know what I have here. Do we have anything in dark? A lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. Any good heroes? I don't think we have anything, honestly. So S-tier puppet. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for LFAs. That's the most sensible decision because those are still reasonably okay, and we can kind of regrow them. So that makes sense. I like the idea of going SQH, but let's go LFA. Sad that ATD didn't get good treasures. I really would have loved to see that. My next bet is on Jara, by the way, if anybody's wondering. Jara is good. I don't know if she's going to be the best hero necessarily, but I hope they somewhat save her. Because I already explained in the past how she has problems right now, how she's just like from another time. And I would really hope they make her better. That would be really nice. I would really appreciate that. It would be really great. We'll get that later. We don't really need the free awaken right now. Only Transcendence heroes. Awakening item selection, SSS cost still available. I'm kind of optimistic about the new forest hero whose name I've forgotten. She seemed so great in the video we did about her. If you haven't watched that yet, definitely check out the video I did on her. Yeah, Maria is her name. Check her out. Insane video. We did a video on base Maria fighting Realmsgate 180. Which of course she can't do damage against, but her CC was just so great. So absolutely insane, definitely worth checking out. Another thing worth checking out, especially if you want to support me and want to help me do more giveaways. And I know you like the giveaways, like the 100k giveaway I just talked about. But if you want to help me do more of that, then I yesterday posted a video which is an ad. It's an ad. We are using Ezio Auditore da Firenze from Assassin's Creed in another gacha game, and we are basically building him up. We are summoning him and having some fun with it. And if you click on those videos, leave a nice comment, leave a like. That would absolutely help me do more giveaways and in general do more videos. Because of course, with no support from DHGames, I kind of have to pay for this myself, which I happily do because it's fun. But it helps when, I mean, there's some revenue coming back to counterbalance that. So if you want to support me there, like, comment, and maybe if you're interested in watch the video, that would absolutely help. So that would be absolutely great. Let's see if we can get anything good here. Honestly, if we get like an A-tier LFA, I wouldn't mind that. It's always a nice sell. I saw, who told me about that? Barry Not Gaming. Not Barry Gaming? Talked to Barry Gaming actually today too. Quite fun, because we are maybe going to see that in Barry's video on his channel. It's going to be fun, because I was playing a game recently, and some of you saw that on SG Hub, and I was making an ad about this game, and Barry saw me in that game because he also is going to make a video about it, which often happens if you're like creators in the same genre, and he sent me a screenshot of me being in that game, which was quite funny. So talked a little bit about that, but I was talking about Barry Not Gaming. He told me that LFAs are now again kind of expensive, which I didn't really notice. So if we get like an A tier or an S tier, that is going to be good money. Would indeed be good money. But I think having a B tier, we already used up all of our luck, which people underappreciate. People always think like a B tier is nothing, but a B tier is considerably rare actually. And getting one within such few summons is not bad. Is not bad at all. We definitely take that. Last 3 10 bombs, let's go. Ooh, do we get another one? Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, is that a nice copy? Oh no, we can't. Can we soul perfect that? We should be able, right? That is 3,600 versus 4,043. So more than 50% of the stats are in the attack stat, which is impossible, by the way, later on. Or it's an interesting thing. I think it's starting from B-. The attack stat of a hero can never be more than 50% of its total stats. And the game will actively try to counteract that, or your stats being wrong, if you have stats like that. Because those two together, 3,600, that is 4,000, so this is more than 50%. And if I now soul perfect that, if I upgrade it with soul perfection, this stat would not grow until we get back to the real value, as long as we upgrade it to C+, to B-. I would think this is nearly B-, so if we upgrade to B-, this stat would not grow until those stats would catch up. Really weird interaction. Really weird interaction is detailed also in my guide about soul perfection, which is a really good video, I think. It's one. Sometimes you have videos as a creator that you think are good. That video, I think, is good. That video, I think, is really good. Because I really spent quite some time with it. I would say, like, in the general, the guides, some of those guides really got a good amount of views. Those are my favorite videos, my personally favorite videos of mine. And I think the armor guide, which didn't really get too many views, and the crafting guide. The crafting guide was okay. Got a good amount of views. Got a catchy title. I think, as I called it, like craft your all A- heroes, and of course people were like, oh, we can do that. No, you can't. But it makes for a good title. You could in theory, but you shouldn't. So, let's see what we got here. Sacred Shop rewards. I see we got IHP there. Nice. 40, 40, 50. Oh, that will go on for a bit, or? No, it won't. Okay, how far are we in Sacred Workshop? Are we? I think that looks clean. Yeah, that is clean. So now you could in theory spend more and get the chest. You can't do any more awakens. Awaken points are capped. Yeah. And we did that one time because I wanted to test it. I don't know if you guys remember, but we can check it out. No, not defense. Okay, it worked. Wait, which one was it? Yeah, usually they will look like this after an event. 2-star. 2-star is what you usually get. And we actually went ahead and we upgraded the monkey treasures to 3-star. And then I noticed that this is upgrading like a regular treasure. So it's not like like a special one. I thought like, okay, you need it 5 times, then you have 5-star, which is still super expensive, but somewhat reasonable. No, you need like 10 of those or something, which is absolutely insane. Because even under the best circumstances, even you would basically spend, you get 2 of those during the release event, and then every additional treasure would be like 100 USD, essentially. So you would spend 300 USD to get 3 times the treasure set for Wukong, and you would need to do that like, I don't know, 10 times more. So it's like 1,000 USD now to max it or something, which I think is stupid. That is just stupid. So I'm just sitting this out because I think at some point the age is just going to say, okay, now we give another source for it. So it's now like for the big whales, we just made it so you basically have to spend a ton for it. And then later on, they're going to come around and say, okay, now we put it in events or something. That's the way that I imagine them doing it. So we're going to see. Yeah, IHP treasures. We'll have to make a video about it. It's a little bit complicated. We have armament stuff, interstellar armament. Stun ecstatic soul. Upgraded stun is in here, which is nice. We have a dodge mechanic. She has a lot of dodge, so that is also kind of nice. And I was more convinced by SDE. Now we would have to find SDE. Is that true? Yeah. SDE had one treasure where I thought, okay, that is insane. Burn damage, okay. Everlasting Sun, also okay. I think it was this one. When an enemy dies, immediately burns all enemies, dealing damage equal to 6% of target's max HP for 6 rounds. With the caps, so it's not like Nova, but just insane. 40% chance to inflict dazzle on each target respectively for 2 rounds. So kill an enemy, get like a dazzle Nova essentially, which I think is kind of funny. It's not really like the super counter to everything or whatever, but it's dazzle, and it's finally a way of dazzle that she can really use to inflict it well, which she was kind of lacking. So it's pretty cool still. I like it. Starlight Melody, is it bugged? It is often bugged. Limit has been reached for this session. No, that is good. That is good, actually. What do we have here? Okay, we do have origin chests. We take those. I need to use them a bit more. I think I kind of want to get some more of those artifacts, give them a little bit of a try, because some I just don't own. I must open. Misclick that like 2 times in a row. Crazy. Okay, there's nothing in here. There we get the chest. Up-to-date chest. Ah! What is this? Oh, you could still use it. Nice LBRM chest, but you would hope for something a little bit more up-to-date. Because those heroes are like a year old. I mean, at least we get a lot of them. And still #1 source for spiritual essence this event. And the claim all button. My god, I have complained about this, that we didn't have the claim all button. Ridiculous. Look at it, how beautiful this is. They put the space gem in there. That I can respect. You see good amount of stellar shards, 2.4 mil. Got the 825k spiritual essence. And this, for whatever ridiculous reason, if you go into the mysterious sales part of the big events, that's like 6 rewards or something. They're really stupid. But it's like 6 rewards. For whatever reason. Nobody knows. 120 coins. Okay. Do we need Stellar? I haven't gotten Stellar consistently in the last events. So the question would be, did we run out? Or did we run out, we should say. If I can find it. 45 million. Now we didn't run out. Ladies and gentlemen. It is okay. 45 million. I can live with that. So we can go for disappointment instead. Why do I say disappointment? Because every single time I get those Starspawn cultivation chests and I reroll my Starspawns, I get disappointed. And then somebody shows me, one guildmate of mine, he got like a 192% CI offset red star whatever Starspawn, and I was like, that's great for you. That's just great for you. I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person. I'm a very jealous person in this scenario. So like I kind of hated that. I'll be honest, I kind of hated that. New artifacts are also kind of boring. I mean, this one is kind of fancy. The card nobody ever used. Nobody ever used that. So I think we'll have to do one more extra purchase here. Yeah, I'm just going to get another one of those. So that is going to be fine. Origin artifacts, I mean, in theory, yes, but also no. Okay, come. And then we need to pick the right one here. I think we go for purple stone. We went for red stone the last time, but this time I think we go for purple stone. Also only a matter of time until they release the next chapter, by the way. We are going to get another 20. I forgot about this. We're going to get the loot tomorrow and then we're going to get another 20. Because there's like another 20 coins in here. Yeah, okay, that is kind of stupid. But okay. And then give me another one of those, I guess. We take it. Star Soul. I haven't thought about this topic. Obviously the new one. With the worst pop-up packs, but at least they aren't too annoying. Let's check it out. How far are we? Did I complete the quest? I did, but we don't have the Destiny Trail. Okay. Okay, that is workable though. Then let's get a bit of Destiny Trail. That's cool. We get Destiny Trail, then we have level up. And I think then it's ability materials, right? So that's the interesting part. Then we get one-time Destiny Trail. Those are all the new materials. So this is the Destiny Trail one. And then we can instantly get like, should be double ability mats. Oh wait, we don't. We are done. We don't have money anymore. Okay. Upgrade that. Destiny Trail. Bam, bam. Max level. Requires level up. We level up. What do we get? Reduction effect on all damage taken from targets with inverse diffusion is increased to 25%. Always wanted to have that. Always wanted to have that. Why is transfer quest open? Oh, I probably opened it accidentally. Or did I really want to transfer it? Cancel. This has no progress. I hate transfer quest. We have to make a video about this. Number one thing that I hate, and I recently wrote that in like my guild chat, and everybody was like, yeah, I hate it. Maybe you can't understand it if you are like new player, don't really have too many star swords, but if you are like an endgame player, and let's say Ace Championship is coming up, then you have to do like 3 or 4 of those transfer quests, and those quests are basically, you go on the map, you have to do like 10 fights, you have to mine a few resources, you can do 1 in a day. It's horrible gameplay, nobody likes to do it. And then you have to do it 3 times. And then the cool thing happens. It's Ace Championship, then Star Expedition starts, so you have to switch all of your Star Swords again to do well in Star Expedition. And then IDA starts. So in theory, you would have to switch all of your Star Swords back, but you can't because it's Star Expedition still. So if you switched your Star Swords away during Star Expedition, well then your clan leader is going to come and hit you with a bat over the head, and he's going to be right about it. So you can't really do that. And it's so stupid. It really doesn't work. It's like not very smart what they did there. So yeah. Okay, we're lacking a little bit of materials. It's not too bad. We can get a few more. Star Soul materials 3. What is the last effect even? Ah, that's cool. That's the same thing that was there before. Those Star Souls are so needlessly complicated. I explained it one time, but I got like headache from it. It reduces all damage taken from targets with inverse diffusion by 15% and with inverse confidence by 15%. And basically this makes it 25 and this makes the other thing 25. So, okay. Pretty good upgrades. How many and which? Where do I even upgrade? With which hero was I busy this time? With this one. Okay. So we have 3 there. I think we're just going to throw that all on our Wukong. 34 right now. Which is also, by the way, ridiculously expensive to reset if you want to do that. And what was the setup that I had? I had like this one active, which I think was pretty cool. Shield value for all damage reduction. I think this one was nice. Yeah, because it gets healed all the time, you can give more shields. I like that. There are some very interesting ones in the blue tree for PvP. Not really damage-wise, but some nice ones. Remove control effect instantly. You can take that. Mini is already double control immune, so we don't need to, but if you want. And increase self-control immunity at the start of battle. I think it's just a very good tree. You get control immunity from the small nodes as well. This is just like very good for PvP. Here you have all damage reduction in the tree. Okay, effect of being healed is not that nice. I went for this one, because this is not only speed, but it's also damage at the end. And then we have the small one for control immunity offset. And this one would also grant control immunity offset. We could reduce control immunity. Or we could just throw the 3 ones on here and get us like 7.5% control immunity offset, which I think is the best we can do with it. Sometimes it's nice you can grab like a small node with like 4 of those here, so we could have gone nearly for this. But it's not that insane. So I didn't really go red nodes, but we already have like a lot of damage. I think it's pretty good. Attack-wise, not really a whole lot on him because we don't have soul power on him at the moment. But yeah, so it's very nice progress. How many redstones do we have? That would be interesting still. How many redstones do we have? 29 and 1, so basically nearly 4. I don't think I have started the next hero yet. So this would be something that I would have to consider as well. We already got Madeline, we got Oscar, we got LFA, we got IHP, we got Wukong. Do we just go SQH? I could see myself go SQH. I think I would go SQH. Or do I go SQH? Is this even worth it? I mean, other good choice would be Stalchemist Thomas Young. Could see him. Would be nice. Or the next hero that comes up. We can also save for future hero. Is an option because resetting this stuff is very expensive. It's in fact so expensive that my Oscar is still level 40 here. Still maxed out. We have 2 maxed out heroes. We have LFA maxed out at level 40. And we have Oscar maxed out also level 40. And we nearly, I mean, we are pretty close on Wukong also as well. Well, 34. So nearly third maxed hero. I mean, if you get the third maxed third book, it will probably require you to have a few of those maxed heroes. It's not too bad of an idea to have a few. I guess if I have 3 now, then it's probably 4 that you will need to max it entirely. Which is a bit ridiculous. I mean, we're 21 here, so we'll need 19 more purple stones to max this out. Not impossible, but it's like it's going to take a second. It's definitely going to take a second. It's not super fast. Yeah, we'll see about that. Treasures, we'll have to make another video. I really can't talk too much about them. I already told you what I basically wanted to say. I think, like, first impression, 0 tests, just reading. SDE, probably really good treasures on like mid-tier hero that probably most people are not going to run, but might be worth it. And then we have IHP, which is just like, the treasures didn't hype me too much. I'll be honest, didn't hype me too much. I don't know if we're going to notice them really during the fight. We're going to see, because she does too much. If a hero does a whole lot of things, it becomes kind of tough to see extra things that the hero does, you know? So we'll have to see. I don't know yet. We're going to take a look. Definitely don't miss the SG Hub 100 KSG giveaway. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that, I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one. And check out the ad that I made yesterday.